In the next 5 years, the way we earn a living is probably going to change more than it has in the last 50. Seriously. So forget that old 9 to 5 mindset. We're about to dive into the blueprint for absolutely thriving in the 2026 digital economy.
So let's just start with a really direct question. Is your income actually ready for what's coming? Because let's be honest, the ground is shifting under our feet and it's happening faster than ever before.
And that's why this question matters so much. Earning money online isn't some niche thing anymore, It's not just about selling crafts on Etsy or picking up a few odd jobs. This is a massive, full-scale global economy. And the opportunities? They are real, they are accessible, and they are just waiting for anyone who's prepared to see them. So what exactly makes today so different? What's the big deal? Let's break down what we're calling the 2026 shift. Okay, so it's this huge move away from just simple side hustles and toward a truly interconnected economy. And the big drivers? Well, first you've got AI, which is just amplifying what a single person can accomplish. Then there's automation, which is taking care of all the tedious busy work. And finally, you have these new digital trust systems. Think of things like smart contracts on the blockchain that make working with anyone, anywhere in the world, totally secure and almost seamless. This isn't just a small upgrade. It's like a whole new operating system for how we work.
All right, let's start with the most direct route to earning money online, and that's simply selling what you know and what you can do.
This right here is the bedrock of the digital economy. It's that simple, powerful exchange. Your specific expertise for income. The two main ways this plays out are, of course, freelancing and remote jobs.
And this brings you to a pretty crucial choice. On one hand, freelancing gives you maximum autonomy. You're the boss, right? But your income is tied directly to the projects you can land. On the other hand, remote jobs give you that stability, the benefits, the salary, but they come with more corporate structure. Look, there is no right answer here. The only thing that matters is what's right for your goals and your lifestyle. And hey, if you're leaning toward the freelance route, specialization is your best friend. Generalists are going to struggle, but specialists, they will absolutely thrive. I mean, skills like AI prompt engineering are just exploding because every company needs people who can talk to these new AI models. And with TikTok and Reels totally dominating our attention, expert short-form video editors are basically digital magicians right now.
Okay, path number 2. This one is for the builders, the creators, the entrepreneurs out there. This is all about moving beyond just trading your time for money and actually building your own digital empire.
So here's the crucial thing you have to get. It's a mindset shift. The most successful people online aren't just chasing followers or views. No way. They are strategically building an entire ecosystem around their brand with lots of different interconnected ways to provide value and to generate income.
So what does that ecosystem actually look like? Well, it's all about being resilient because you're diversified. You might get ad revenue from your content, sure, but you also have a membership for your die-hard community. You've got partnerships with brands you actually believe in, digital products that solve a specific problem for your audience, and maybe a paid newsletter for your biggest fans. See, each piece supports the others, creating a business that's way more stable.
And the exact same idea applies to e-commerce. It's not just about selling a product anymore, it's about building a brand. This means using models like private label dropshipping, where you sell products under your own brand name without ever having to handle the inventory yourself. Or creating these super curated niche stores that give customers a unique experience and build real, lasting loyalty.
All right, on to our third and final pathway. This one is all about leverage. It's about using the powerful tools of technology and capital to multiply your efforts and, if you do it right, to decouple your income from your time. I love this quote because it just perfectly captures the new perspective. The whole story has flipped. For anyone who's willing to learn, AI has become one of the most powerful productivity tools we have ever seen, period.
So this is the new formula for high-value work. It starts with your human creativity, your strategy, your vision. Then AI comes in to amplify your efforts and execute all those repetitive tasks at a speed and scale that's, well, it's just not humanly possible. Think about it. A graphic designer can use AI to generate dozens of concepts in minutes, and then use their expert eye to pick the best one and refine it into a masterpiece. That's the partnership.
But technology isn't the only way to get leverage. Capital is the other side of that coin. This is all about making your money work for you online through smart strategic investing.
And today, there are more accessible options than ever, from classic dividend stocks to newer digital assets. But let's be crystal clear about something. The key here is not chasing quick profits. That's a surefire way to lose money.
It's about having a long-term strategy, deeply understanding the risks of every single thing you invest in, and committing to learning before you put a single dollar on the line.
So we've gone through 3 pretty distinct paths, right? But now, let's talk about what ties them all together. What is the universal key, the non-negotiable foundation for success, no matter which one of these paths you choose?
Because here's the honest truth. It doesn't matter if you're a freelancer, a creator, or an investor. Your success, ultimately, is going to depend on a core set of foundational skills that are absolutely essential in the 2026 economy. And these are the new table stakes. Digital literacy, that's a given. Communication and storytelling, that's critical. Because in a world full of noise, you have to connect with people. Self-discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Adaptability, that's your survival skill in a world that changes every day. And a basic grasp of AI tools, well, that's your new superpower. This right here might be the single most important takeaway from all of this. The people who are truly going to win in the next decade are the ones who approach this with professionalism, with a long-term vision. Online income is not easy money. It's a real career, and it rewards real, strategic commitment.
So we're going to leave you with this final thought. The opportunity is undeniable. It's here. It's real. The real question you need to ask yourself now is all about your strategy. How are you going to combine your unique skills with the right path to build a sustainable, future-proof income? The choice and the opportunity is all yours.